All right, let's dive right in. If you're an Etsy seller, you know the feeling. You pour your heart into making amazing products, but when it comes to getting them seen, it can feel like you're just guessing. Well, today we're going to break down a tool that's designed to stop the guesswork and solve that massive headache for you.
Oh man, does this sound familiar? I bet it does. It's probably one of the most frustrating feelings for any creator. You know your product is better. You know the quality is there, but somehow you're buried on page 5 while other shops are getting all the sales. It's maddening.
So yeah, let's put a name to it. This is the Etsy ranking problem. It's that constant, uphill battle of just trying to get your awesome stuff in front of the people who actually want to buy it. And on a platform with millions of other listings, that is a real struggle.
And that struggle, it leads to this, the silence. You hit publish on a new listing you're so proud of and then nothing, just crickets. It can make you feel like your passion project is basically invisible, completely lost in the Etsy abyss.
You know, this really breaks down the two different worlds on Etsy right now. On the left, you've got what most people do, right? Spending hours trying to find keywords, tweaking a word here and there, and pretty much just crossing your fingers and hoping for the best. But on the right, that's their strategy. No guessing. They're actually optimizing in a way that's meant to trigger the algorithm on purpose.
And this is so important to remember. The problem isn't you. It isn't your art or your craft. It's a technical problem. It's like you're speaking English, but the algorithm only understands French. It literally doesn't know who to show your amazing products to.
Which naturally brings us from the problem to a potential solution. What if you could just stop all that guesswork? What if you could trade all that hoping and praying for pure, data-driven precision? Well, that's where this idea of a specialized AI comes into the picture.
So what is this thing exactly? According to the source, it's what's called a purpose-built engine. This isn't some general do-everything AI. Nope. It's designed to do 3 things and 3 things only. Create titles the algorithm loves, write descriptions that get actual humans to click buy, and, this is the big one, find the exact 13 tags you need to fill out your listing perfectly.
Okay, so that sounds pretty cool, but how does it actually do all that heavy lifting for you? Well, the whole process is designed to be ridiculously simple. We're talking just 3 easy steps. First, you just tell it what you're selling. Something super basic like cat face wall art. That's it. Second, the AI takes over. It crunches the numbers, it analyzes what's already ranking, and cross-references it all against Etsy's algorithm. And finally, step 3, you just copy and paste. It spits out the perfect title, the description, and all 13 tags ready to go.
That all sounds great on paper, but let's get real. What does this actually mean for your shop, for your sales? What are the results you can actually expect to see?
Well, it really boils down to 3 huge benefits. First, you rank higher, and you do it way faster because you're giving the algorithm exactly what it's looking for. Second, you get your time back. Think of all those hours you spend on SEO, gone. And third, you never leave money on the table by missing a search term that could have brought you a customer.
And this slide right here is huge. That number, 13. Etsy gives you 13 tag spots for a reason. So many sellers just give up after 8 or 9 tags because they run out of ideas. But filling all 13 spots with super relevant, specific, long-tail keywords is the key. It creates what the source calls a visibility loop. More views lead to a better rank, which leads to, well, even more views.
And hey, you don't have to just take our word for it. Check out this quote from an actual shop owner. She said she used the AI, clicked a button, and boom, her product hit page 1 for her niche in just 3 days. 3 days! That's the kind of tangible result we're talking about.
Now I know what you might be thinking. Anytime a new tool like this comes along, there's always a healthy bit of skepticism. You've got those but what if questions popping into your head, right? So let's just tackle them head on.
First up, the big one. This is probably the question on everybody's mind. We've all got access to these amazing general AI tools, so why can't you just use something like ChatGPT for this?
And the difference really comes down to its training. Think of it this way. ChatGPT is like a brilliant family doctor. It knows a lot about everything. But this tool is like a brain surgeon. It's precision trained on one thing and one thing only: Etsy's specific SEO rules, even looking ahead to future updates. It knows the 13 tag rule inside and out, so it won't just hallucinate and give you 10 tags or 15. It knows the game. Okay, next concern, and this is a huge one for creators. You've worked so hard to build a brand with a unique voice. Are you going to lose all that? Is using an AI going to make your listings sound like they were written by a robot?
And the answer to that is a hard no. Here's why. The AI is basically doing two jobs at once. For your customer, it's writing a description that sounds human, that's engaging, that makes them want to buy. But behind the scenes, it's weaving in all the right keywords and structure that the Etsy algorithm needs to see. Your brand voice stays intact.
And finally, the question that stops so many amazing creators in their tracks. Is this going to be too complicated? Do I need to be some kind of tech wizard or an SEO genius to actually make this work for my shop?
The answer here is about as simple as it gets. If you can copy text from one place and paste it into another, you're good to go. Seriously. The whole point is that there is zero learning curve. It's built for creators, not coders.
So let's wrap all this up. What's the final takeaway? Well, this isn't just about making your shop better for today. It's about getting your shop ready for the future of how search actually works on Etsy.
And this part's really important. The Etsy algorithm is not static. It's always updating, always changing. The source material claims that as these new updates roll out, the listings that are already optimized for them are just going to steal traffic from everyone else. Which leaves us with one final question, and this one is for you to think about. Take a hard look at how you're doing things right now, and ask yourself honestly, is my current strategy of guessing and hoping really ready for what's coming next? Thanks for tuning in for this one.